Hello great people, welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. Yesterday something happened in one of the most renowned churches in Nigeria, talking about Dunamis church, which is founded by Pastor Enenche in Abuja, which attracted the interest of most of Nigerian activists, especially those who are complaining about this current administration. What actually happened was that some guys who were going out with Buharimustgo t-shirts attended Enenche's church, and when it was time for first timer, they stood up and they were welcome, and before we know, DSS came and they picked them away. Most Nigerians were of the opinion that whatever that had happened there, Enenche should answer to it. That's Pastor Enenche should answer to it. Enenche had responded because right now the info we have is that Sowore and Adeyemo had to have a one-on-one meeting with Pastor Enenche. Don't forget that Enenche has been very, very instrumental in correcting some ills in Nigeria. It's one of the most, I would say, is among the most benevolent pastor that gives a great deal, and he will always talk about any form of ill of the government in the area of insecurity in different areas. So when this thing happened, people were like, hey, it's not Enenche that should be doing this, and all of that. But finally, Enenche has given his own version of the story. And that's what we're going to be looking at in a jiffy. But before we do that, if you've not subscribed to our channel, kindly hit on the red subscribe button and also on the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. All right, according to the news, human rights activists Omoyele Sowore and Deji Adeyemo have met with the pastor, the founding pastor of Dunamis International Gospel Center, talking about Dr. Paul Enenche, over the arrest of 6 activists in his church for wearing Buharimustgo t-shirts on Sunday. The activists arrived at the church around 3 p.m. alongside their lawyer, Barrister Abubakar Marshall, and had a closed-door meeting with the pastor where it was confirmed that the arrest was made by operative of the DSS as a Department of State Services, but it was not the security officials of the church that did it. Addressing journalists after the meeting, Adeyemo explained that the church had no hand in the entire incident that happened. He added that pastor informed them that he had taken steps at 7 a.m. to ensure that the activists were released. He said the pastor confirmed that the activists committed no crime and that he has reached out to the DSS authority regarding the matter. Adeyemo said, and I quote his word, "There is something the pastor said which I must re-emphasize here, that they did not like the fact that the activists came and were making noises here, but that he doesn't want these things to be misconstrued to mean it is the church that is sponsoring the protests." While clarifying the matter, Sowore said the pastor denied claims by some persons that the activists were trying to disrupt the church service. He said the pastor confirmed to them that he saw them when they came out for altar call, that he was even excited seeing them, and that the claim was not true. Sowore said in his word, "They came here and it is their right. I wore my own t-shirt to meet with them today, my Buharimustgo t-shirt, so there is nobody who can tell you that to wear to church or to wear to school except school that have uniforms. But we are adults, and if we are tired of the system, we say the system must collapse. It is our right to express ourselves freely." I told the pastor when he said he was not happy when the activists were trying to protest within the premises that with the way things are going on, more and more people will be wearing #Buharimustgo t-shirt to the church because people are tired of Buhari's administration. We have a respectable agreement and some disagreement over this issue, but what is important to me and why I don't want to drag this for too long is the release of these individuals from detention. We are going to wait till evening because we requested that they should be released today, Monday. Nobody knows their whereabouts. We don't know where they have been fed, whether they have been fed or they have been tortured. Meanwhile, there was a mild drama at the gate of the church when the activists were granting press interview. Some overzealous policemen challenged them and pointed guns at the journalists who were conducting the interview. The situation led to heated argument as the gun-wielding operative insisted on knowing their mission for granting interview at the gate. The confusion, which lasted for a few minutes, was brought under control when the activists stood their ground that they had not violated any law by their action. This is really a serious matter, I'm telling you. So many things have been happening in the country, and most people still say the government is not good. And yesterday, the story that we heard was quite different from what we are hearing today. Some news media said actually Enenche signal people to come and pick those people out, and some people say that the DSS were in attendance in the church, and when they saw them with the hashtag Buharimustgo t-shirt, they had to arrest them. A lot of stories. So, but most people were refused to accept the fact that Enenche can do that, considering the way he has been responding to issues bordering on, fundamental human rights, bordering on insecurity, bordering on, how Nigerians have been treated by the current administration. So right now, Enenche has, cleared his name, but though up till now we've not seen any report whether those guys have been released. However, we just want to look at what the response of Nigerians are in this regard. This one said, I was so sure that Dr. Enenche will never do such a thing. I knew very well that something was wrong somewhere. Another person here says, this is a good one from Sowore and Arre going into, to know the bottom line of this case. Another person here says, Buharimustgo t-shirt is the legitimate right of Nigerians. Anybody can wear any t-shirt with any write-up, as much as it is not insightful, as much as it is not going to cause any mayhem. I don't think that such a person should be arrested. Another person here says, one day, some people will leave government. What do they think of their own future? Another person here say, Sowore, you won't rest. Every now and then, your name must be heard everywhere in Nigeria. Wow. Another person here says, Arre, by the time they release a new set of guys to come after both of you, you won't forget what happened to you in the last maltreatment you received. This one here says, this is a serious issue. Does it mean as Nigerians we do not have the right to even say no to any wrong government? This is something that must be taken very seriously, because for me, this is trampling on our fundamental human rights. Another person says, how are you sure that those who arrested them are actually DSS? You people won't allow Nigerians to rest. So many response from Nigerians, but I would like to leave it there. Go to our comment section. Let's interact. What do you have to say about this issue of arresting those with Buharimustgo?